All right. Yo, how are you? What's new? What's happening? Anything thrilling? What are you working on in the studio? I ate an apple with some peanut butter. So that's all I had that was quick, Amanda. You eat anything? Um, we're doing okay today. It's an okay day. This is our last working day before um we then switch over and we start making glaze and prepping for the next firing. So today is it. So we're just trying to get everything done. It's a nice rainy day. I have to leave soon to go teach an outdoor club class, and then I want to go fishing because they stocked salmon yesterday. But it's pouring rain, so I'm not sure that's the best idea. Apparently, it's supposed to start thundering and lightning, and right now, my weather app said. So we'll see how safe it is to be in a boat. I'll probably still go because I have an addiction. So oh hell yeah! I can't wait to see everything. Ooh, fried rice sounds nice. Been a while since I've had fried rice. Maybe I'll go pick myself up some sushi before I go to work. I have to go pick up my contacts before I go to work, so yeah, maybe I'll get some sushi. Agreed. Oh, that's awesome. I love that idea. Yeah, not like from a good sushi place, just from the market because the actual sushi place is farther away than I don't want to drive there today. We used to have a really nice sushi place in my town, but it closed down. COVID killed it. So that's really nice. There's some cool ones in New York I've been to. One in the Beyond Sushi place. This one I'm gonna keep actually because we're gonna trim one more thing. And I think what I'm gonna do is put you guys over my head because I think we're gonna cut out do the cutout next for the double wall cup, and then we're gonna do everything else. Which I think you just are gonna have a better view like this anyway. And you can see Olive too, who's snug as a bug in a rug. Uh-oh. Okay. She's has the best little life. We're back. We're back at it. We had a very nutritious apple with some peanut butter. Very thrilling food. I did have a really nice time apple picking yesterday, though, so it was a solid apple. What kind of PB? I don't understand. Sorry, Amanda. I don't know abbreviations for the life of me. I lived off under a rock most of my life. Oh, no idea. Crunchy, organic, something or other, whatever was on sale when I buy. Pretty much only buy things that are on sale, so organic and on sale. Just living the dream. You have a favorite? Well, I don't think age has to do with it. I think it's literally about living under a rock or not. Clearly, you guys don't spend enough time under rocks. I think this is a you guys problem, not me, not me. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Rocks are great dragon. I'm a big believer in living under a rock. I was teaching the kids yesterday how to make debris shelters, and as I used to spend a lot of my evenings in debris shelters back in the day, and I was just like, yeah, I used to live in one of these, and they just no one believed me. And I'm like, no, I literally lived under a branch for a lot of time. Kids believe everything you say until you say something that's true, and then they're like, no, that can't be true. Like seeing the black through. Swa made a really good point on doing this. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Weird and gross. Agreed. I've done this style of hole punch out on orchid pots before, um, but people didn't like it when I posted it. I kept it for myself, and it has one of my favorite orchids in it. But the consensus online was that this was an ugly, ugly pattern, and I think they're wrong. So I'm doubling down and doing things against probably my better financial judgment. Ooh, how was it, Dragon? One thing I've learned online is everybody has the worst taste. Um, I'll send you a photo later. It doesn't have a bloom right now though, that particular one. I don't know how interesting it'll be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, we're stuck in here. Well, that's not good. Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, right? It really is interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Uh, Hold on, we're gonna have to just like smush this thing until it comes out. Come on, buddy. Why is it not coming out? There's not a gap. It's not tight enough there to be stuck on something. I'm truly confounded. I think I'm just getting bored of doing the holes. We've been doing a lot of holes. I really love that pattern, but I'm already bored. Is this sticky? No, everything's super dry, especially because I went and had a little break. Oh, so while I was eating my apple, I got an email from someone who goes to an art school up in Massachusetts, and they met me in Encino when I was demoing for Sheffield 2 years ago, and they want to interview me for their senior project. And I thought that was really sweet. Exactly. Always good to change things up. It's hard to consistently make a market though if you're constantly changing things, but I would go crazy if I didn't. So, I mean, you guys have all been with me long enough that you see how different my views on things are in in a month. Right? I like these squares so much better than that other square cup we made. I like the randomness to it more than trying to make something perfectly square and symmetric and everything. This feels more me than that other double wall pot with squares that we made a couple months ago. All right, now I just gotta. Right? Oh, I don't envy you at all, Dragon. Luckily, my Thursday afternoon class that I teach with kids, they're um, not very loud. So I picked a date also. I talked to my buddy. We are going to be loading the kiln on October 4th and firing it October 7th. So those are the official dates that all this stuff is going in. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I don't want to use a sponge because I don't want to get rid of the markings. I want to sand these down later with a Scotch Brite pad. If I do it now, I mean, they're going to fill in. So that's why we're using a paintbrush to do this instead of a sponge, if you guys were curious. Cool. Porcelain outside, black stoneware on the inside. I'll put a flashing slip on both parts, but otherwise it's just gonna be raw fired. All right, that's done. So now let's move on to the teapot. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. The first thing we're gonna need to do, so here's the teapot, and we're putting little silly feetsies on it. So the first thing we're gonna do is just make little feetsies so it actually can stand. And I think I'm just gonna do feats like this, where I bloop them on, nothing crazy. Oh my god. Well, I'm excited to see. I don't think I can visualize that. Oh, totally. I get that. Don't mind, I'm just spitting on these. If you were wondering what I keep doing and how they're getting wet all of a sudden. Let's just take a look and see what we think. Got you. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Thank you. Okay. That's pretty stupid looking. I don't like that at all. Huh. What if I like make the feetsies push out a little bit so they're actual feetsies? That's way better, right? Well, now they're like stupid little feet. Yeah. All right. I think that'll do. You do? Okay. I'm I have not the greatest feelings about it, but I'm glad you like it. Definitely gonna be derpy is all. It's gonna be like a little insect. So the question here too is, do we do back handles? The other question is, do we these already kind of look like toes to me. Do we make them into actual toes? We're not gonna do that right now. But when they dry up a little bit more, maybe that'll be kind of funny to make them look like actual toes. Okay. Yeah, we could try. I don't really know how to do that, but oh, you know what we could do is a side handle. That would look like a finger that we could make look like a finger pretty easily. I wasn't planning on a side handle on this one, but that's probably the best bet. We could also go in a more perverted direction if that's more of interest to you guys, but my attachment to this piece is low, so I'm happy to do whatever fits your fancy. So this I feel like is too thick. This stupid looking teapot. Why are we doing this? This is the dumbest thing we've made in a while. Uh, yeah, maybe we turn this into a penis pot instead. I don't know, just to really spice life up, you know? Why not? Why not? Why don't we make a penis cup and a penis teapot? We're gonna do that instead. That sounds way more fun to me than um, whatever we were about to do. Hold on, you guys are gonna stay up here for a second. All right, we got to throw a little handle, side handle for our teapot and for our mug now. Oh yeah, 100% someone will buy it. I feel like people will buy it faster if it has a penis on it. I don't know why there's such an addiction for penises in pottery, but there seems to be. I do really like that penis cup I made for my buddy a couple of years ago. Dude's too ashamed. I'm gonna have him bring it back to my house. I don't think he actually uses it. I don't think he likes drinking out of a dick, and I'm ashamed for his existence to not appreciate the masterful artness of it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't understand the addiction with the boob cups. That was such a trend for whatever, a year or so. Alright, we gotta make a nice bulbous head on this guy this time. I mean, these just look like penises anyway to me, kind of. So it's not like we have to work hard to get this thing. Just kinda give it a nice round nubbin up there. Oh, yeah. Nice little bend to it. For some reason, now that I'm making a penis cup, I forgot what a penis actually looks like. I don't know why that's happening right now in my brain. Like, do I need to add, like, a layer? You know what I mean? Like, should I add a coil right here? And then there's a thing right there, right? I'm about to Google what a penis looks like. Christ, is this what this is coming to? It's like these things you don't like think about. Like I obviously know what it looks like. I just like for some reason my brain is like full blanking on me right now. Um, whatever. To put a hole in here anyway for later on. I don't think it's dead center though on a penis, is it? It's like offset a little bit, down lower, right? I'll add a bend to it in a second. Yeah, okay. You gotta bend it over because again, now it actually makes sense what I've been saying all these times, to add a little bit of curve to it. Okay, there we go. There's a little bend to that guy. Because no one likes a straight penis. It's just a known fact. I think it's gonna be curved to the left a little bit and downward, but that's for when we attach it on, you know? All right, we gotta do two of those. So um, this will be our other penis. They took a weird twist. This isn't what I was expecting we were gonna work on today, honestly. Like not at all. A cauldron teapot with just fallacies everywhere. Also, all the little feet are gonna turn into little miniature penises as well, just like on that cup that I showed you, Amanda. What's up, May May? How are you? Cool. I bet I'm tired too. Those are fun to make too. Not very hygienic though. I don't really recommend people making them. But who hasn't tried? You know what I'm saying? What? Why were you up so late? What's up, Jarrett? Gotcha. Well, she has a long career ahead of her now. Gotcha, May. All right, I can't believe I'm about to Google this, but just give me a second, because like whatever. Just give me a half second. It's gonna hide my screen. Right on. Oh, interesting. You know what? I was gonna make it differently. Fascinating. That's not how I was gonna do this. I'm actually glad that I looked that up. I'm not really happy that I'm just staring at a bunch at the moment, but I'm not opposed to it either, I guess. All right. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta think about this. We need the head to be more defined here. Uh, did I see pay? What do you mean? Looks like I need. That's not long enough. Hold on. But I think might just spit on it a little bit. Feels like it's appropriate to do at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap that around the tip because then this part is gonna we're gonna mush this into that so it becomes a top, and then we're gonna add another one that comes down the opposing side. For my diligent research that I'm doing right now on my opposing phone, I think that makes the most sense. If anybody sees anything wrong with what I'm doing, please let me know, 'cause, uh, I should know, but I clearly do not. 'Cause there's like a skirt that goes down, at least on this particular one that I'm staring at, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna fold this back underneath here, and then so what it so what I'm staring at is that this part's gonna come we're gonna bring this part in. Well, so it's gonna bend down like that, and then this is gonna be elongated, but this part's gonna come back in, and then the hole is gonna be right there, right? Am I wrong about this? Do you guys hear that rain? It's real wet out there. So it looks like, again, on the picture, I'm not showing you guys the picture that I'm looking at, but it looks like it pushes down right here. Well, I was gonna make a slit. Don't wanna make a slit all the way down. I'm gonna cut through this though. So I just wanna make the bulbousness, right? Is that what we're talking about? Because I'm gonna bring this down, because there's gonna be that thing that goes like that right there, right? Hold on. I wanna look at a different picture real quick. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should have just added the one underneath. I shouldn't have added this top one complete at all. Should I have? I think I just was looking at a really weird looking one. Uh, whatever. I'm gonna add. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do. Well, I'm going for that one on this one because I think that's gonna be more um like immediately recognizable because there's more to see. You know what I mean? And then I'll add another one up here. And then I think I need to like stab a hole like right there, right? These photos are not being very photo-ish to me. And then I'm gonna add another band right here. Make sure it goes a little wavy, you know? This could also just be our test one, you know? Maybe this isn't the I should have just taken from one image. The problem is I'm using multiple sources and it's now it just looks like a I don't even know what's happening here. Something's unhealthy. Not a not a good look. I mean, okay, if you're looking on dead on it, right? Yeah, that's a bummer, man. Maybe I should have left this more abstract. You know what I mean? What do we think? Is it too much? It's too much, isn't it? I think that part I put on the top part of the head was adding too much to it. Thoughts, concerns? What else should I add to it? Any suggestions? I don't really wanna, like, do extra. Let's go on to the other one for a second, because if we look at the other one, if I was just to do the slit and add the skirt, then I feel like it's slightly more abstracted and kinda maybe in a better manner, you know what I mean? So maybe it's like maybe we just do this part of it. Yeah, we're working on it. I don't sculpt many schlongs, so excuse me for my lack of, um oh, whatever. What's up, BB? Let's get in there a little bit. That one's for you, Nils. I know you're into that. Kinda like it just, like, a more simplistic, you know what I mean? Where it's just like a not a big head on it. So what time is it? It's okay, it's 1 o'clock. Okay. I don't have a ton of time left. Ooh, what's she gonna use them for? You know what I mean? Like, there's something kinda like it's like it's like that one, it looks better to me than that, where I'm, like, trying to make it look like a dick. That one just looks like it's like you get the idea of a dick instead of it being a dick. You know what I mean? I mean, we can use the other one too, I'm not opposed to it. But that one just like, "Oh, hell yeah, love that." I wanna stare at that one, I don't wanna stare at this one. You know what I'm saying? Can we shave off some of its head so I don't have to do it again? Yeah, I already like that better. There we go. Yeah, this one's better, right? Yeah, but I think that you get the idea. Conceptually, I think they're about the same now, you know? They're both dicks. I think they both read penis, and that's all we really need, right? Okay, so this schlong is bigger, so we'll put that one on the other one. This is a shorter schlong. Ah, this one doesn't have feet yet. I forgot. We have to put little dick feet on it. Excuse me. Sorry. Totally just tried to put that down. Nothing happened. Question is now, can I sculpt? And I should sculpt them after I've attached. Nails, then it wouldn't be accurate to sizing. I'm doing the average penis size of an American, not the a big thing. It's a political statement. You know what I'm saying, Nils? What's up, Audrey? All right, these will all turn into little penises soon enough. Don't you guys worry. But not right now. Oh, this is thick. Oof. So this handle is going to go in like that and hang off the side of our pot. Twist to the side a little bit. You know what I mean? Is really heavy though. I don't want to, Nils. You're gonna make it's gonna be depressing. I'm gonna have to block you or something, Nils. I don't want to do that. Audrey, you know, I was just trying to do what everybody wanted, which was a little footed. Uh, this is so dumb. What are we doing? It's also too heavy. Look at it. It's like listing. It's too heavy. Oh, I just broke it. All right, well, let's see if we can get the teapot to work. It's too heavy though. I wonder if I can carve out some of it from the inside. Yeah, if I can shove my finger in here. Probably not. No. This is like frustrating me because it's like I threw it so poorly that it's just giving me a lot of issues. That's fine. Let me torch it a little bit. It's also like stupid soft. It's too big. It looks so stupid. No one has a penis that big. It doesn't make any sense. We can't do that. It's just like I hate everything about this. I like the penis. I hate everything about it. I can't I can't get in there. Okay, I also have to just close out all these dick photos. There's just so many on my other phone right now. To save that tab for later, you know? All right. Um, Let me just carve out the inside of this thing. I'm not going to. We're gonna spend about 3 more minutes on this, and then I'm gonna destroy this teapot, and then I'm just, you know, we did not accomplish much today. One double walled cup and some vases, but I guess this was it's a way to end it for sure. You sure did. We're making a we're attempting to make a penis teapot, and it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, there we go. That's way thinner. Okay. Let me just I think I would like it if the shape of the teapot itself was different. I think like a lot of what I'm not enjoying is the shape of it itself. Oh, I just broke the teapot. Well, let's just shove it on to look at it. There's another penis inside for someone else to come enjoy. This whole thing's just falling apart. All right, well, whatever. So the one thing we did make today was this double walled cup. So I guess this is a good way to end the working cycle. This is it. I might, what I want to do is let's make one more of these double wall cups real quick before I have to get to work. Um, let's just do that real quick. Give me a second. I'll let you guys stare at my behind from this distance. Hey, little dog. So we're gonna do black inside, white porcelain outside again. But we're gonna go small because I just don't want to be in here very long. So we're gonna go. We did 275 for that last one. Let's do 200 for the exterior, and we'll do 175 for the interior. Should we do it the other way around though? No. Okay. Oh, you're over there. I forgot where you guys were. Okay. Thanks. Um, I would normally do that right now, Aubrey, but we have so many black outside cups already, and we only have a few that are porcelain on the outside. So I want to uh, have the porcelain on the outside. Otherwise, I would do that. But we're at like we have like 30. No, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 double wall cups with black clay on the outside. So we just need to spice it up a little bit. Oh, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it. We'll do more of that later. Um, for the December firing, we can do that for sure. So I have another cup style that's perfect for penises. So at some point, maybe we'll just do a whole line of penis cups. Maybe for the December firing. It seems kind of like a fun thing to do. Oh, we're gonna change the shape on this one a little bit. It's gonna go Gordy. We're gonna go out right here, and then we're gonna inflect inward a little bit, and then we're gonna bring it out, and then come back in, and then I'm gonna just accentuate this part coming out. Okay, just to do something slightly different for this last one of the work cycle. Actually, I want this to go straight up. And we're gonna be doing cutout pieces on this one again. Mm. Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate it. Many days of practice, you know? So the one last thing that we're kind of I'm trying to kill time for before we have to go. Let's see. I have to be out of here by 2. We have an hour to do this. The only thing that we have to trim is this thing, the sake bottle later, but we can't do it now. It's too wet still. So I'll probably trim that when I get back from work later. Oh, it's a pleasure having you. I'm also going to be here a lot less soon because again, after today, the working cycle for the next firing is over. The next thing we have to start focusing on is glazing and wadding and prepping, and so I won't be live as much, but I will be as much as I can. But um, there's I won't really start back up until we're working on the December firing stuff, which won't probably be till the end of October. So I'll probably be gone for about a month from regular like constant streaming. No, I don't start the ski team stuff until mid-December. But the way I work is in cycles of working for a couple weeks. Welcome back. And then glazing for a week, firing for a week, prepping, selling, doing all that for a week or two, and then we get back to the work cycle. No, I appreciate it whenever you come in. This time of year is crazy, Natalie. I'm swamped with stuff. Everybody's swamped with stuff. It's just this is a busy time of the year for most people, it seems. These next couple months are really where I make my living's worth to actually be a potter every year. Um, it's like essentially from pretty much like March till October, the money is pretty low. And then essentially October through January is where all the money is in the pottery world. That's when people are willing to buy stuff, especially, it's I focus on teaware, so most people are trying to buy teaware when it gets cooler out, so no one wants to buy stuff in the summer from me. Well, I redid my website a little bit. It's not like it's crazy, not my website, but my shop website. I redid it a little bit yesterday. I think it looks a little bit cleaner than it did before. It's not like the best thing that I've ever done, but I did the best with the tools given. They don't really give you many options for editing on that platform. Mm. Oh yeah, crazy before Christmas. That's also right before Christmas is when we do our second um, mystery box sale. So it's always a busy time. But it's kind of crazy. It's such a weird way to work, and it's just like kind of work as if of a artist or whatever of any sort. But it's like some months I don't make any money at all, and then some months I make a decent chunk of change from selling. But it's like so my tea looks really weird. I'm gonna pour this out. Something looks really weird about this. Yep, I got clay, a lot of manganese clay in the bottom of it. It was looking like weird, and it's because and I don't want to be drinking manganese. Right? So the Anagama is going strong. I need to stop by and check out how the firing is going, get some photos and stuff for Clayway. I'm hoping all my Cone 6 stuff got in there. I didn't hear otherwise, so I assume it did. That's all I care about of my stuff in that firing is just the Cone 6 stuff. I do not care about anything else in there of my own. To the point where I actually don't even remember what the Cone 10 stuff is. Actually, there's one Cone 10 mug. Oh no, I broke that one. That's right. I think that's the thing we dropped when we were trying to get ready to go to load that kiln. Well, one of them's happening right now, and then I have a soda firing on the 28th and 29th, and then I'm firing my kiln on the 7th of October. So there's a lot going on in a very short period of time. So I'm just happy that I have all my wood ready. Oh, actually, this could be a little bit, nah, not really. I'm hoping we get some cool stuff, you know? All the stuff at the soda kiln's been ready for a month. It's already at that kiln. All the the stuff about the wood kiln that's super exciting for the Anagama is the fact that it's all that cone 6 red clay. So I'm really excited for that. We also have those garnet tests to do. I have not bisqued them yet. I'm scared too, but hopefully it's going to be cool. They're getting their own separate bisque firing because I'm not risking all of the other work. There's not enough time to remake stuff before the next firing, before Clayway, before all the sales. So it's too much uncertainty to try normally just to put it in with everything else. Okay, I don't like this line that's right here. Oh, but between the three firings, I should have about 250 new pots available by mid-October. Today it's great. It's raining. It's really, really wet here. But it's nice. I have my fire going in here, so it's cold enough for a fire in in my studio. So that's nice. I'm put on shorts or something though before I go teach, I think. That might be a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure. I've yet to hear back from any of these ladies, so I assume that they're not showing up in 15 minutes like they're supposed to. So whatever, I don't care. I have other things I need to get done. I don't know what's normal anymore, Natalie, to be honest. The the weather around here is just so abnormal all the time that I'm not sure what is normal anymore. But oh, it was your bet? I think you're gonna be right. I don't want them to show up because I have things to do. Um, but I will. We're gonna finish this really quickly, and then I'm gonna just clean my studio just in case they do show up. I'm not gonna prep for them, but I will like clean the studio up a little bit because things are out of places like they couldn't throw if they just walked in right now. But I'd be shocked if they show up. Mm. No, we got our first rain day today yesterday. We haven't had any rain for quite some time here, so it's been pretty dry. But it's now supposed to rain for the next like 5 days straight, so that'll be nice. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna go any thinner on this one. Uh-oh. 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 Please. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please don't do that. Oh, that was giving me anxiety. Okay. It seemed like the two layers had detached. I just want to be, I just want to do this last one and call it. I don't want to keep working. Okay, let me swap you guys so you can see what I'm doing again. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it wasn't looking good. That was stressful. So she sure is. Oh, what do they know what the cause was? Mm, gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. Yeah, you indeed. Natalie, at some point, I would like your address if you're willing to send it so I can send you guys a little pot of some sort at some point. I don't really have anything at the moment, but hi, hi. I'm sure there'll be some serious snuggles and it'll all be great. Well, it's a snuggly kind of day today. I get that. Oh, I know it's not necessary. It might not show up for a very long time, so it might be a nice surprise, but I appreciate it. Of course, it was very sweet of what everything you guys have done for me. I'm very appreciative of it. I really like these, especially with the black inside and porcelain outside. I think the contrast is really cool. See, this is the rim got messed up, and that's when I was like panicking. Was around that moment. Awesome. That's fantastic. I've never worked in polymer clay. I think it'd be fun to do. I remember dating someone a million years ago, and her mom was a polymer clay thing, and she was killing it, doing so many cool things. And that was like her full-time gig, was just making little beads and things out of polymer clay. I don't think she does that anymore, but I don't know. I mean, maybe she does. It's been a million years since I kind of talked to her, so who knows? No! Oh, the worst. Nettles are intense. I have my fun Irish story. Uh, Speaking of nettles and the fact that you're in Ireland, is that last time I was in Ireland, I was helping this guy get back to his house from the bar, and we get to his driveway, and just like there's nettles everywhere, and he just like full passes out straight into the stinging nettles. Um, it was it was an interesting experience. Pretty cool, eh? Except for that, that's pissing me off, but whatever. Can't do it. Okay, that's it. So that this cup officially marks the end of our working cycle. Um, we're done making stuff until we start working for the December firing. The December firing is not going to be anything intense. So if anybody wants, I'm going to be taking commissions and things like that for that firing specifically. If anybody has anything that they would like specifically commissioned, that's the firing for it. Um, but otherwise, I will not be streaming as much as we have been because I can't. There's not like nothing for me to show you guys making wise, but I will stream whenever we are working in the studio and we're glazing and things like that. Um, and you know, wadding, doing all the like kind of like annoying little side things that uh, maybe I'll try to show you guys more of the behind the scenes stuff that I don't usually show because I think it's so boring that I don't. One of the things that we have to make are a bunch of pedestals that are our teapots and all of not our teapots, but our cups will sit upside down on. So we will be doing that at some point. But thank you. Um, but yeah, we will be prepping for the next little bit to get these things fired on the 7th. The load will be on the 4th, so we have to get everything done before the 4th. Sounds good. Appreciate it. All right. Bye everybody. I'll see you I don't know when. Soon though. All right. Bye.